We're going to get our steps in today, that's for sure. I have some goodies for you. 4 autograph helmets is what you need, right? Yeah. And then I put the COAs, I think, in here. There. So that's all 4 of them.
Okay.
I'm Nate Swenson, Senior Manager of Partnership Activation with the Minnesota Vikings. I do a lot of different things, especially on a game day. Biggest priority for our jobs is to manage the relationships for all of our corporate sponsors and make sure that we are fulfilling their contractual obligations and what we have agreed to.
Okay, you got them?
Yeah.
What else do you need? Anything?
That's it.
Okay. Shoot me a text if you need anything else.
Before you get in the building, the name on the building being U.S. Bank. That's the biggest example in terms of our partners is U.S. Bank and our naming rights. And then when you enter the building, you have different touch points as you move throughout your fan journey and game day experience. Our game days look a little bit different depending on what activations that we have going on. When I get there, we provide a lot of gifts for our partners and we'll set up their suites accordingly and make them look nice before they arrive. We do a lot of check-in before the game starts. For example, in Mystic Lakes Club Purple, they run a free-to-play blackjack activations where fans can go win prizes from Mystic Lake.
Take 2. There we go. You're gonna be showing me on my phone a lot. I feel like all I do is wait to put out fires. Todd, what's happening? Do you remember which loft suite you have off the top of your head? I'm just about to throw in 33. Okay, I was right. Give me a call once you get here if you need anything else from my side. All right, sounds good. We'll see you in a bit. Custom One, new partner this year. Entitlement to both loft suite levels. Today they have a single game suite up here, so we're gonna drop off a few gifts for the customers that they're hosting.
Okay, all should be good. We got these, 1, 2, 3.
I'm Milan Burgess, and I'm the Team Operations Coordinator at the Minnesota Vikings. The Team Operations Coordinator, we manage everything. That way the players, coaches, and staff only have to worry about football. I try to get to the game about 2 hours prior to kickoff. That way it gives me enough time to kind of check on everything. I go down to the locker room, make sure the guys are good. One of my big jobs on game day is to make sure all the food deliveries are kind of taken care of. Everything from our team locker room, visiting team locker room, officials, conference room, our video booth, like I'm managing all of that food. So making sure everything is dropping on time, making sure everyone's pretty much taken care of. And then that's just kind of a small piece of it. Most of my stuff is handing out a lot of passes. So I'm like running around everywhere most of the time. A lot of times with the guys, they either forget to hand them off to their guests or however it works. And so they bring them here. And then it's kind of on us to bring them up to the will call, or sometimes you just meet them at the family lounge. A couple of them have family lounge passes. So we try and help them not have to worry about this on game day and getting their passes to their guests. So you name it, we're taking care of it. That way, again, all the guys have to worry about is football.
McCarthy just texted me saying that he needs 5 lounge. Originally he said pregame passes, so I texted Caitlin, but it sounds like he needs lounge.
Okay.
I just texted, yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if he wanted them. I just texted him, but since you're here, I might as well just, I think he needs 5.
My best friend is Quinn. We are like attached at the hip, I would say, majority of the game. She manages all the family affair logistics. And so sometimes, as much as I love my guys, and they are definitely very responsible to have their things in order, every now and then, they may leave passes over at the team hotel. They may leave passes in their locker at the facility. So it's really communicating, making sure, okay, if I get a call from somebody saying, hey, sorry, Milan, I left my pass back at the facility. Can you get somebody to go grab it? We're all in communication. And so me and Quinn are definitely attached at the hip when it comes to last minute passes.
How many more do you have of these?
Lounge?
Of those?
Oh, tons.
Okay. I think we should be good.
Let me know.
All right. I just had a couple people I'm going to meet on the field for pregame with these, but otherwise we should be good. Okay? I'll see you out there.
Yes,
Good seeing you. Didn't you say you needed 2 or 3 or something?
Yeah, let me see.
Because I saved these 3 for you, so. Quinn has a couple too, but if I didn't know if you were going to see her pregame or not.
How do I get them to her?
Have her come to the family lounge.
Oh, okay. Come to the family lounge.
I can meet her down there.
Milan's gonna meet you at the family lounge with the passes.
Is she here now?
Yeah, she was at the administrative thing, so she was...
Oh, bet. Okay, I'll just meet her right over there.
Appreciate it.
Perfect. Well, if you get out anywhere here on 6th Street, I will meet you outside the gate and I'll escort you into the building. All right, sounds good. We'll see you shortly. Yep, bye.
Hi, my name is Samantha Ziwicki, and I'm one of the community relations coordinators here with the Minnesota Vikings. I think one of the best parts of my job is getting to create these special experiences, particularly in partnership with Make-A-Wish Minnesota. Yanel Garcia, his wish was to meet the Vikings, but we like to do as much as we can with that wish.
And this guy, I mean, talk about joy to be around, energy. Really enjoyed spending some time with you today. So give it up for my man. All right, he had so much energy that I think we need him at the game tomorrow. What do you guys think? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you guys come out to the game, you and your family. All right, I want you on the field. I want you with the team in the tunnel before they run out bringing that juice all day long. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
And the last thing, first game ball of the weekend. We're going to give a few more out tomorrow, but you get the first game ball. Give it up for him one more time. Bring it inside.
He came the day prior to the game and went to team practice, got to break down our team huddle and meet a lot of Vikings players, including one of his favorites, Justin Jefferson.
What's good, dog?
What's up?
What's poppin' with you? First of all, nice to meet you, Brody.
Nice to meet you.
I got a little gift for you. You gotta feel excitement and have fun, dog. That's all you gotta do. Have fun at the game, my brother. I'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome to US Bank Stadium, everyone. How are we doing today? We're excited to be here. Happy game day. As promised from Coach O'Connell himself yesterday, we're gonna head down to the field. How's that sound? Fun. All right, follow me. I've got you some good seats, but also with those good seats, I've got you passes to the Delta Club today. So you've got all you can eat food and drink in the Delta Sky Lounge down here on the field level for the entire game and your family. Awesome, you guys. Well, this is where we're gonna hang out for a while. Will this work? Yeah. Okay, cool.
On game day, we welcomed him in a little bit early before the gates opened. One of his wishes with Make-A-Wish was to have really great seats. So we got him into the stadium, gave him some pregame field passes to watch the team warm up, and then headed over to the Delta Sky 360 Club where he and his sisters and his mom and dad got to enjoy all the perks that come with the Delta Club. Some food and beverage, really good seats near the 50-yard line, and a fun game to watch and cheer the Vikings on.
Quinn, I just gave Durante's wife 3 passes.
That's so funny. She's like, someone just gave me. I'm like,
Yes,
hey, okay.
yes.
We actually have 2 separate lounges, one for our coaching staff as well as our football ops staff, as well as another lounge specifically for players. And so depending on, who you're affiliated with, you'll have 2 separate passes, one for the players lounge, one for the coaches and football family lounge. So that gives them access to that area. And then we have a separate pass that is for pregame. We are all working in tandem because you have to. There's so many moving pieces that happen on a game day, whether we're home, away, international, there's so many things going on that everybody has to be on the same page. So I have 2 phones and both of them are usually like off the ringer the entire time of the game, especially pregame, because it's just making sure that we're all on the same page, because there's a lot of different passes, and even one pass kind of doubling as 3-4 different things. It can get confusing.
Okay, so he didn't call for someone to come down, so I'm gonna give these to her, Irv. She'll hand them off.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, that
okay,
works.
Perfect.
And they just are going to will call.
They're just going to will call, yeah, and unless they're already in the stadium. That's
Do you
the only
have their number at all?
I
by
don't.
chance?
I
Okay,
don't.
no
I don't know
problem.
who he was giving these to.
Okay.
I can try and catch him to see if he can text me. He's already on the field.
Yeah,
but
I saw him, and I think I saw him coming back in, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
But I'll run it up and.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of
Appreciate it.
Pregame is always, it's the craziest. It's the craziest time of the entire game. I find it's just where you have people all over the place. You have so many people down on the service level. Everyone is kind of everywhere. And so for me, I really try to be present in those areas. So whether that's right when the guys are coming in, I try to be down at the locker room, or once pregame gets going, I try to be out on the field.
Yeah, text me where their seats are and I'll have someone just drop it and give it to them. How many do you need? 7? Okay. Yep.
Salute to service game, driven by Polaris. A couple of those reads are mixed in. With any of the in-game reads, feel free to shift and move quarters or move to halftime.
We have radio commercials and live reads and mentions on the radio broadcast. So we have to put together a script each game. So before the game starts, we'll do kind of a quick production meeting with the radio broadcast team to go through notes for that game to make sure that all of our stuff is lined up and executed on the radio broadcast side as well.
So we can keep that one generic. Other than that, business as usual. Okay, questions, comments, concerns?
Looks good.
Looks great.
Appreciate it.
Let's have a day.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, thank you.
We find ways to integrate our partners in an organic way that does not disrupt the overall fan experience. About 75% of all fans entering the building go through the legacy gates, so we get a lot of natural foot traffic. On the plaza, that space is really good for engagement touch points. You know, it's fans that are there early before the game and can hang out a little bit more. Some use it as more just of a brand play, and we have the Pepsi stage and giant Miller Lite inflatable cans. So it really depends on what the partners' goals are and what they're looking to get out of their fan touch points. But we see a lot of success and get a lot of good feedback from our partners outside.
You locked in? All right. Then, let's go. Our big thing during pregame, right in that last kind of 15 minutes, is to check the locker room. Everyone's like, do you have a phone? Do you have a smartwatch? Put it away in your locker. You can't have any of that on the field. You can't have anything that transmits any type of messages. When it comes to play calling, something that someone might see up in the stands, they could say, hey, I saw this, maybe do this. You don't want to have any of that communication. It harms the integrity of the game. And so I kind of sit right there in the tunnel right before the field and kind of the tunnel meet.
No phones. Double check. You good? You good, Ambry? No smartwatches, no phones? Okay. Come, you good? No phones? You good? No smartwatch, no phones? You guys are good? No smartwatches?
It's serious. It's a serious, serious fine. We want to make sure that we alleviate any of those issues, any of those potential fines to happen. And so our ops crew is kind of like the little smartwatch police in a way. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Up.
And one of the cool exclusive opportunities that nobody else on game day is experiencing. Watch the team right before they're heading out onto the field. They're so hyped and they're so excited, and the energy in that tunnel is like no other spot on game day, I think. And so that experience has been really cool to add into the game day itinerary for our Make-A-Wish recipients this season.
This is when I steal a snack. All right, pregame is the craziest time for us, and so once we finally get to sit down, I get to watch the game for a little bit, and it's nice to finally be able to sit in my seat during the first quarter of the game and just kind of be like, okay, we can at least check that off. Now we get into the game, we get to sit there kind of anxiously waiting for, you know, whatever to happen. Go down to the locker room right at the end of the first quarter to make sure that all of the halftime food is there and then get ready for postgame. Start setting out all the tables for postgame meal because our Airmark crew will come through, and pretty much the whole second half of the game they're setting everything up in the locker rooms. All right, we can let them in, Riley. You should be able to let them in. Hey guys.
Thank you.
Hello again. Hi. Just so many things that go on that, you know, the public probably would never know. And yeah, we're going down there getting everything ready. And I also have another food delivery that goes out at halftime. So just making sure that everything is set and just kind of being in multiple different places at once, but making sure that everything is ready for them once they get back into the locker room.
Good to go? Yep. Go ahead. A little tap on the hood.
Polaris is our game entitlement partner every year for the Salute to Service game. They have a strong passion for supporting current and former military members. And then one of their main focuses is to really try and have a big payoff moment in stadium that fans get excited about and get the big applause that everyone's looking for. So this year they surprised a few former military members with a brand new Polaris vehicle, brought them down onto the field, showed them on the video board, and then when they turned around, we had the Polaris vehicles.
We work with our game presentation team here to kind of select one person to be recognized for each of our home games, presented by US Bank as the hometown heroes. Our game presentation team is so busy with so many other elements happening, so our job is to really help support them in getting the hometown hero down to the Dragon Tunnel that we call, and then we get them to our game pres team that sends them out on the field during a particular break, whether that be during a commercial break or a timeout on the field. So our job is really to help navigate that person and create their game day experience in partnership with the game presentation team.
On game days, the biggest priority for us is making sure that our clients are satisfied with the assets that are running during that game and that they're having a good experience for them or their clients that they might be hosting. The reason the most of us do it is we really enjoy the behind the scenes work. My favorite part for sure is getting to see your work come to life in a very public space. You know, the NFL and the Vikings are two of the biggest brands in the world, and being able to have your friends and family walk in on a game day and see your work is pretty cool.
When they get a wish with Make-A-Wish, they get to wish for one thing. They could wish to go on the vacation of their lives or see their favorite singer in concert, but they're choosing to meet the Minnesota Vikings. I think that's one of the biggest honors, and so cool that so many kids this year wanted that as their one wish with Make-A-Wish. And so when I'm watching them in those moments, I'm just thinking about that's their dream come true, and that's what I had the opportunity to create and to contribute as my job. It just doesn't feel like a job every day. It's such a dream come true for me too.
It's crazy. It's just, there's a lot that goes into ops that is not, if you're in it, you would believe it, but if you're not, it's kind of one of those where you would never have guessed half the things that we have our pulse on. It's crazy. It's a lot of long nights. We're working 12+ hour days, 7 days a week. Like we don't have breaks. We don't have weekends. We don't have that. So it is a sacrifice in itself, but it's one of those where I knew going into it, this is what I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, it's worth it. Being able to kind of set an example, I think, too, for other young women trying to get into this industry. Again, I remember being in high school as a football manager in high school, and I would have never have thought that this was possible. So I think that's like my favorite part. Come join ops, it's fun. As crazy as it is, it's fun.